I got cavities. That's crazy.
You never had a
I
cavity
did when
in
I
your
was a
life?
kid.
Never in my life.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know how
Because
y'all
he
get
swallows
cavities.
things whole. He doesn't chew.
Down his gullet.
Like
Oh,
a
nothing-
bird. I'm a pelican.
Nothing touches his teeth. Just swallow things. Oh,
How the fuck you go without a cavity?
that's not normal, bro.
Life.
It is normal. No, it is normal.
supposed to
No,
be.
it's
It's supposed
not
to be like that. If your
normal.
parent, my mom kept us in the dentist because she always getting root canals and shit like that. So
Yeah.
we were always like my kids. They don't have nothing.
Right, but you've had a cavity before.
I had one because I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing.
I've had cavities.
I've had
Yeah.
cavities.
If
You've
you ever
never
had,
had a cavity in your life.
Laters,
Never had
you
a
had
cavity.
cavities.
That's not normal. You're
I
not
got dental records approved. I got.
Chaz did what he was supposed to do.
I'm making him feel bad for
What
something
the
that's an
hell?
accomplishment.
I
That's
just
great,
see it
bro.
like this.
Yeah, like my kids, they good.
They've never had cavities?
Bro, if you brush
That's
twice a
great.
day and floss,
They
it's-
brush and floss.
The key is
We didn't
before
floss
bed.
when
That's
we were
the
kids
everything.
and stuff like that. Yeah, we just went to bed after eating all that bullshit.
That's my thing. I still struggle with brushing before bed.
Oh, really?
I'll brush
that
twice
ain't
a
been
day.
a problem since.
No,
Only
that's
twice. I brush when I,
I brush
feel
twice
it.
a day. I brush in the
I
morning.
brush in the morning, at night, before I go to bed.
And I'll do like an afternoon brush or something like that.
Oh
but
no, before bed is key.
Yeah.
that's the main important one.
Yeah.
Is
You
like,
gotta get that love making mouth.
the morning's for you. That's for the people around you. You brush your teeth in the morning for the people around you. You
and
know what I
night
mean?
is where you really
That's
close
for
the
you.
deal.
Yeah, because everyone has all that sugar and stuff. It just sits
Just
in there all
sitting.
day. Like they were saying, like the dentist was like, anytime you can brush your teeth right after you eat is great. She was like, as often as you can brush your teeth right after you eat. She was like, you'll save yourself. But you know,
It
people
makes
in and
total
out.
sense. Yeah.
'Cause I used to see weirdos. They'll be like, just like at work to go and brush their teeth. I'm like, ew, what's that about? You know?
I've been brushing my teeth in the airport.
I be seeing dudes. I used to be like,
Yeah.
ugh.
I still
brushing
go
everywhere.
ew, but I get it. I get it.
Because I took all the snacks and everything, and I've been flying, my mouth been closed. I'll be like, I gotta brush my teeth.
I just
bro.
don't. No reason I can't do it in the airport because I don't like smelling other people's boo boo and stuff. Like if they're in there
I
doing
get
it.
you.
I get that.
Yeah,
I
get
use
you.
those little on the road. I bring those little toothbrushes.
Those
the
work
little
good.
the wisps
Yeah,
or
those
whatever.
Work, yo, those work really good. The ones you put me on those.
Yeah, I'm allergic to gum. Something in it makes my stomach cramp up. So I
You swallow
Gum,
it?
all gum.
no, just chewing it, whatever's in it.
You're allergic to
Yes.
gum?
I've never
Yeah.
heard that.
I've been saying it for the last
Like any type of gum.
Yeah, something in it, some chemical in it, just makes my stomach cramp real bad.
I ain't never heard that in my life.
Yeah, so I
That's
grab the
I've-
toothbrush,
I've never
take it
had
to the
that
bathroom.
I didn't know you can be allergic to
I
gum.
didn't either. This is new to me.
Yeah, was it aspartame in it or something like that?
You think I'm reading?
I thought
man?
gum is just gum.
You
It's
think
not
we
just
read
gum.
out here,
It's
Craig?
just gum.
Nah,
What are
man.
the ingredients in gum?
It's just gum.
I don't know.
It's just
It's
gum.
Mint.
sugar. It's definitely for the most part sugar.
I don't know.
Aspartame.
Riboflavin.
Yeah,
That's
something, what makes it?
I don't
What makes
know.
it the chewy? Like the
It's like
guess-
pork fat, ain't it?
No,
That's
I thought
in
it
gummy
was
bears.
gum from a
Oh,
tree.
okay.
Isn't that from a tree?
No.
What's in gum?
Don't they have gum
It's tree
trees?
nut.
Tree nut.
Gum. I'm gonna gum. That's what it is.
what is? When you
True,
think about
I
it, what
don't
is
know.
gum?
I don't know.
A bunch of words I can't say. It consists of insoluble components like raisins, elastomers, and fillers, often made from synthetic materials like polysubutylene.
I know that one.
Polysubutylene.
I can't say that.
While softeners like glycerin, lecithin, ensure gums remains pliable. Flavorings, of course, give or take a few.
Other chemicals. That's so damn. There's so many chemicals in gum.
Waxes,
Yeah, I've been a big fan of gum.
emulsifiers, help to bind ingredients and prevent sticking. Yeah.
Is there a natural gum?
Yeah,
I'm
they
sure.
they have some.
Some have
at
cones.
like Whole Foods.
Oh, okay. And you can't eat those either. You're allergic to that too. I mean, would you be?
I got off gum early. Like
Got
that-
off gum.
Yeah,
Like it was
Like,
heroin or
Yeah, he
something.
was strung out.
I used to blow bubbles and shit and get in trouble for popping bubbles
got off
or
gum,
leaving
man.
gum somewhere. So I was like, eh.
You went to a GA meeting?
And then all those like extras and all those came out, and something in them just made my stomach. Juicy fruit, I'm cool on juicy fruit.
That's the worst one.
That's
I don't
the-
do
that's the
shit.
quick one.
That's the most
Yeah.
pointless gum.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
gotta be the worst
Juicy
one.
fruits.
No, zebra.
Fruit stripes.
Remember, yeah,
Oh,
fruit
yeah.
stripe. Fruit
I'm
stripe
cool
was.
on
You
fruit.
had 3 chews.
But when it lasts for 2 hours,
It was
something
fire.
in
Them
there.
3 chews were beautiful. You like
You took them out. Over.
Okay.
I was
Done.
Mr. Big League Chew. I was
Big
like,
league chew.
Big Leagues last. That lasts a
terrible.
long time though. That flavor stays.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
terrible.
No, it
You
didn't.
just chew it. No,
Big
that
League
one
and
and that
Big
bubble.
Big League was for kids playing baseball to feel like they were having they had
Chew.
dip.
Tobacco.
Nah, it
Yeah,
was
and it
terrible,
lasted
bro.
for 3 seconds, bro. You blew big bubbles and it was
Big
over.
League lasts more than the stripes.
Yeah.
But Stripes
Yeah.
was that
was
Bubble
the bottom
Yum
of the
didn't
barrel.
last long
Bubble
either.
Yum, Hubble Bubble, all
Yeah, all them big.
Bubblicious.
What was the really
Yeah.
hard little one?
Jewel?
Jewel.
Jewel, is that the one with the gel
Oh, you're
inside?
talking about the baseball guy on it.
Yeah.
There's a yellow package.
That's bubblegum.
That's Bubble Yum.
Bubble Yum,
Bubble
yeah.
Yum. Bubble Yum.
That shit, I was like, God
Yeah,
damn,
You're
this
talking
thing is
about the little
hard.
penny candy ones?
Nah, this one was like a
Individually
square
wrapped?
and it had like
It's a
ridges.
square, ridges.
Yeah.
It was hard, bro. You
It was hella hard, but once you got to it, you could blow your bubbles.
It's funny how all kids have the same experience.
Yeah,
I
they
was
chew it
annoyed
hard.
with my bubbles.
I was doing all that stuff. You let it be and pop it.
Yeah.
Hey, playing
All over
baseball
your
and
face.
popping a bubble, you was the shit.
Seeds and gum. That was all. That's all baseball
all
was.
your sweat on it.
Seeds and gum. I remember we used to keep our seeds in our pocket too.
Why is that? Why is that a
Disgusting.
thing? Just to pass time?
Well,
you
baseball,
bored.
you need to pass time. It's a lot of
Tradition
standing and sitting and watching.
Sunflower
so,
seeds just give you like I'm doing something.
Yep. You just
I
need
mean,
something
it
to
was
do.
just tobacco for 100
Yeah.
years.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I
that
feel like
unhealthy habit. Yeah.
somebody was like, let's
And
get
then
these
had
kids.
no jaw by the end of the
Yeah,
career.
yeah.
Jaw fell out.
Let's get these kids something else to do here.
That must have been nasty on the streets back in the day. Just
That
everybody.
tobacco.
Oh, tobacco.
Oh,
Tobacco's
man.
a disgusting.
Have you ever done it? I've never done it.
I've never tried it.
I've tried it before.
Never
When I was
tried it.
young, I tried
Yeah.
one of my friends, and it was like,
When I did it, I understood. I was like,
under
I get
there.
it. You keep it there and you spitting. It like burns a little bit.
Yeah, because
Like
it's
a
cutting
little-
your gums.
Yeah, get a little sting.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't have it that long. It was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, it's cutting your gums and getting in the bloodstream.
that's
Does nicotine
wild.
give people a high?
No, it just gives you like a buzz up.
Oh, you've done all the things. You're
Of course, yeah, man. I've been.
you was 78
lived a rough
early.
life.
Yeah.
I've had
What's
a
stronger,
rough-
heroin
I've had a
or
rough
nicotine? Well, they'll tell you both sides.
You know,
They both have good and bad.
I tell you which one's safe and
you
which
know,
one.
the first time I tried meth, it was Jesus.
Come on, sit down over here. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you a little story
How
about
much
meth.
time
You was an old man, bro. You was old.
How much time
Because
you got?
to me, that was all old man stuff. That's why I never
Meth
did it.
gets a bad rap, guys.
That was white stuff.
Yeah, I never did the old man, the hard.
Black people did chewing tobacco.
Yeah, they did
That's
tobacco.
especially down south.
Yeah.
Bro,
Maybe
tobacco,
down south.
tobacco,
Black
Pipes.
cowboys.
Yeah.
for sure. Tobacco's old, dog.
Yeah.
It is one of those oldest. It's grown here. It's
And and pipes too.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember in pipes. But
Yeah.
just the,
Put that tobacco on there.
Yeah.
That
One
shit ain't-
one of my uncles would smoke the pipe, and it would smell so good to me. He just stuff
Yeah.
smell
It
all
did.
Sweet. Yeah, it smells good.
I didn't like
my
none of that
dad's
stuff.
pops used to smoke cigar.
Okay.
Not crack. It was
Well, yeah. Whatever the tobacco.
You just have a natural crack.
just
Demeanor.
whenever you do this, that's crack after 1920.
Hey, crack ruined pipes. You're like, dog, smoking a peace pipe, a cob pipe. You were classy when you had a pipe. Now you're a
Oh
crackhead.
yeah,
Yeah,
Going back-
the
going
glass
back-
see through.
Yeah, that used to be a thing. They would stuff your little pipe in there, light it up, and now you're puffing.
Yeah. Now
Now you look
needed
smart.
something to-
Next to a fire. Yeah,
now
now
it's different, bro.
you be next to a fire, smoking your pipe. Let me tell you, kids.
Nah, some
Yeah,
of them was
Scrooge
sucking
McDuck
dick
had a
back
pipe,
then.
didn't he?
Yeah, probably.
The one that went down.
Yeah, he
and
had a
up.
pipe. Yeah, he had a pipe.
They used to make those ones look cool though.
Yeah, now
they
you
take
be
them out.
strung out.
What did they smoke like?
And I was like,
opium?
Huey, Dewey, Louie, let me tell you something. Right. It's like, chill, Unc.
Or those cigarettes the ladies would smoke with on the stick.
Slims.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked all classy
It
and
looked classy,
refined.
It
yeah.
was, so you didn't smell like cigarettes.
From the distance?
Yeah,
You can smoke it from the
didn't
distance.
make
Oh,
your
that what it's
hands,
for?
Yeah.
I hate. We were just talking about that Sunday. Like, you know, I'm not against weed. Everybody know that. I dabble, but for niggas who smoke weed, I do not want to dap you up, bro.
Oh yeah, my barber hands. A lot of barbers' hands be smelling.
Bro,
like
they be like, I'll be at the, the comedy clubs, like, what up, bro? And I'll be like, God damn it, I gotta go wash my hands, sanitize, lotion. Like, y'all
Yo,
y'all
'cause it
stink,
does.
bro.
I'm like,
It
come on,
stinks,
bro.
I smell good when I smoke.
And I'm not even against weed. I
I don't
partake,
mind.
but
I don't mind the smell of weed.
I don't either. But I don't want it on me. I don't want your dap up on me.
I don't
if you
want the
could
weed nor the
If you
blunt.
could inject weed, you'd inject weed like heroin,
Nah,
so you didn't
I'm
smell
not
like
doing
it.
I'm
Same
not doing it.
effect.
I just do edibles. I just eat it.
That's not real. You gotta
Just
get
eat it, you know
get
what
it
I
from the earth. You gotta smoke it.
I don't want.
Have conversations with the gods.
I don't want it.
I never liked edibles, bro.
y'all tried the
it does the
ayahuasca?
reverse.
The ayahuasca.
I haven't
What's
done
it
it
called?
yet.
Oh, yeah.
I almost did.
Don't you got to go somewhere to do that? You can't just do it in Bakersfield, right? You know
Well, you're supposed to have a shaman.
that's where you're supposed to go.
The
Well,
jungle.
there's shamans everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
You go get your shaman card anywhere. You
I
get
thought
it
most people be
online.
going to like
On a hike somewhere.
Brazil.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brazil and stuff.
No, people do
No,
it
you can
right.
do it here.
And, like
Oh,
a
you
lot
can?
of celebrities do that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I know a guy who did and then left his family.
It's supposed to help you with trauma and help
you
you
got a
see
vision.
clear.
I wouldn't trust that in the city.
I can't even spell
I
it.
just found
Put me in a rural area.
Yeah, I want to be with nature.
Yeah, put me in nature and let me do it. Let me feel like something's happening. I don't want to be next to
How you
pigeons
spell
and
Kinda has.
and
Kinda
horns.
has.
You on that shit? Wait till it hit, baby.
AYUH.
Like, nah.
AY.
It should pop up. But
He don't know after that.
Ayahuasca.
I would go with AYUH.
There you go. AYAH. There's a lot of goddamn vowels in here. AUASCA.
I heard you like get rid of everything from your body. Some people do, like you'll vomit or you'll shit on yourself.
They say it's nonstop throwing up.
Oh,
For some
DMT is the
people,
same thing?
DMT is a shortened version of it. It's like the
okay.
15-minute version of it. And the other one's a long ride, buddy.
All right, let me read this real quick. All right, South American psychoactive decoction, like concoction. Okay, prepare from. I'm doing too many big words today. Banisteriopsis capi vine and this is DMT dimethylarprepatamine.
So are you drinking it or are you?
You could smoke that.
Oh, you smoking it and it makes you
Yeah.
throw up?
Yeah, the other one you drink like a
Okay,
tea.
it's a part of shamanism.
This one you could smoke. And it's like a 15-minute.
Why are you throwing up?
That's not what DMT. That's
Is it
usually what
throwing
the
up
other
like hungover throwing up or throwing up like I'm being
one. I haven't
purified?
heard, but I heard
through
it like purify, like whatever your
All the
trauma or
toxins and all
whatever,
that. Oh.
it comes out.
Also,
Through vomit or
ayahuasca.
through shit.
Ayahuasca is.
So you gotta
from
be out
the
there naked.
Keon language.
Some people wear diapers.
What?
Adult diapers.
Yeah, put me in the
I'd
jungle.
rather go sit in the woods.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want
Yeah,
to
that's
wear
what
a
I'm saying.
diaper.
I want to be outside.
They
Yeah,
got-
put me outside in a tent.
Naked.
In Brazil,
Yeah, I don't want to
they
be.
got anacondas and shit.
Oh, man.
So do I,
I'd
man.
rather
We
go to
match.
somebody's
Right.
house and shit in their house and be like, "Sorry, bro, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." I
But
had
so,
to release.
but I don't want to shit on myself.
Yeah, that just seems horrible.
I don't even want to show myself in a diaper.
Poop baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to.
I just need to know, can I die from this? Can I die from?
I'm sure you could die from anything.
Yeah, he probably could.
If you could die from sugar, you could die from.
They were like, once, well, he left in peace.
That nasty nigga shitted on himself before he left. That's on your tombstone.
I didn't know about the taking a
Me
crap
either.
and stuff. I thought it was just all throw up.
It's certain people with different things, but a lot of times it's out of both sides.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
a complete release.
Yeah, nah.
So it's very rare to do it. Somebody would have to mess with it in some negative way or something like
Oh,
that.
to
To
die.
die.
To die, or it's like it's impure brew.
Some,
So you got to drink it.
yeah, with that one, it's a drink. With the DMT, they smoke it. They put it in like
It's like roots or stuff, right? Or you just drink it like a
I don't
mixed
know.
up
It's like a
drink.
tea.
I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh.
I don't know. Is it like from frogs or is it from like a tea? Is it? I don't get down.
You gotta ask Mr. Junkie
So what
over
you
here.
do?
I've never done that.
You never looked a toad or two.
Nah.
You never got
I,
wart
get it. I
mouth?
have limits.
Licking toads is crazy. How high? How you need to be so high? How does even happen?
How do you figure that out?
Yeah. Somebody's like, yo,
One
let's
of
catch
them,
him. I'm just playing around. Oh.
People eat pork butt. What do you
Well,
mean?
eating.
Frog legs.
Okay.
You're gonna eat people eat frogs.
chitlins?
Okay.
You might as well
Yeah.
lick a toad.
Okay.
You
Well, I
made
don't know about
a-
licking a live toad. Is
It probably
what I'm
is. It's
talking
probably
about.
it's dudes, bro. I dare you to lick that toad.
I
I think it's that simple.
I think
dare you
I'd
to lick
rather
that.
lick a live toad than a dead toad.
You know that's how it happened. I
You'd rather lick a live one than a
you gonna
dead
lick
one?
this in?
I'd rather lick a live toad than a dead toad.
I think I would too.
Oh, can I give you guys this scenario?
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
All right, here we go.
Here's a scenario. All right, you're on a plane and your plane crashes. Okay, now you're the only survivor. Okay, you're in like the Andes Mountains, something like that. Okay, but summertime is coming, spring is coming. All the things start melting. The flesh of the people you were eating is going to start rotting soon. Okay, so you have a choice. You don't know when someone's coming from you. Okay,
We're eating these people. Okay.
no, you're
Oh,
eating
we've
these
already,
people.
so it's already established.
We've already-
You've
we've already
already
there.
eaten people,
We've
but
already accepted the.
But
like, this is
now
what
you
it
go
is.
like, it's gonna get warm, right? So I got to eat these people before
they spoil.
they spoil. Okay, okay. Here's my question.
I'm with it.
You don't know how long you're gonna be there, so you're gonna eat every part of this person. Okay. Here we go.
I know it. Are you eating the dick?
Are you eating the dick first?
I knew it. I knew it.
Or are you eating it last? Because you can have fresh dick, or you could be there and you have spoiled, rotten dick.
Oh, shit.
Hindsight is also by the time they
And we have
find
to eat
you,
the whole. We have to eat the whole. We have to for
You
this
gotta eat
scenario.
the-
We're eating everything.
You-
Well, you
everything.
can make dick jerky.
I ain't eating
But
no
now,
more.
but now if they find you early enough, they're like, he's just eating nothing but dicks. There's a whole humans here. You only ate that,
That's pretty good.
or
that
you
guy
wait-
had a thing.
the guy had a thing. So now when you survive, you're like, well, how'd you
Now you're
survive?
the serial
That
dick
guy's
eater.
eating dicks.
Or you got to eat spoiled dick.
Give me
last
the rotten
because
dick, bro.
you eating
Yeah,
rotten.
I'm going
Yeah.
everything else. For you got to go thigh and butt
Yeah.
first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause I'm
You
hoping
gotta
I
go-
don't have to eat the dick.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
I don't have to eat the people. I'm holding out
Yeah.
until I'm fucking starving.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I get you.
about
I think
to die.
I think I'm eating the fresh dick.
Eating
dog.
fresh dick.
I
Not
think I'm
eating
eating fresh
dick,
dick
bro.
over rotten dick.
I think I'm just not gonna eat dick.
Yeah.
You got to, bro.
You
For
You
the
got to, dog.
scenario.
You got to survive. We're down.
Yeah.
You're down. All
I'm
you
a
have
wait.
left is just a bunch of penises in the snow, and it's starting to melt. You got nothing. You're like, oh man.
How long you
dog.
been out there?
Right.
Damn.
It's a while. It's 100 people on this plane.
And if you don't eat all the dick, you're gonna look homophobic. Like, what's wrong with this guy?
You come back, boo!
Ooh, this guy's
He's
Can
canceled.
you imagine,
You're
bro?
homophobe?
Yeah,
No.
you
Can you imagine being a survivor, bro? You're a fucking hero. People are like, you're fucking homophobic.
He don't eat any dick out there, man.
What's
That's
wrong with that?
crazy.
Eat the dick!
That's crazy.
And marching against you with
But
big
you have
dick
no
signs.
problem with eating ass. But the dicks was gonna.
Well, I don't feel like I'd eat dead ass. I would eat
Dead ass. Dead ass.
So you eating that ass first?
You eat it first.
Dead
I'm not
ass,
eating
New York.
Dick ass.
You know what I mean?
I could eat snow.
Craig, yes,
for
you are,
a
bro.
week.
No, you
Bro, it's
can't. No, you can't.
There's vegetation around. I'm sure.
Not
I'll
in the
catch-
snow. What
I'll
you
catch a
talking about?
goddamn squirrel or a rabbit somewhere
No,
along
You're
the way.
in the mountains, bro. You're not catching none of
Plane
that.
crash. You need some protein.
But they coming. I feel like if the plane crashes, they coming to look for that plane. It ain't gonna be too long. You don't have to eat the
They
dick,
always
bro.
not find people, man.
Bro, a lot of
But they
people
coming
get
to
up
look.
there. How many people get stuck up there and they die? It happens all the time.
I know, but they coming to look at least.
But this is. But
So
here's
my
the
hope
thing.
is that they coming to find me before I eat a dick.
It could
bro.
be
I mean,
years,
you-
bro. It could be
What do you
years.
mean?
You can be arrogant all you want. Them years,
But by
pass.
years,
But
that-
also,
here's the
but
thing:
you're
if the
forgetting the
snow
scenario.
if the snow is melted,
The sun was melting.
that means the earth is the flowers and stuff is coming.
maybe.
And
You know
it's
what I mean?
South America. You
Yeah,
said
the-
the Andes Mountains. It's not going to be.
Other
right.
stuff
I
is
don't know where
coming.
the Andes are. I
Hey,
National
hey.
Geographic
Hey,
over
man.
here.
I had to make sure I looked it up.
Rocky
be like,
Mountains,
hold up.
Andes Mountains.
They
You
just
in
trying
the
to-
Colorado
What's the one
Mountains.
mountain?
They getting out of there.
Kilimanjaro.
You in the Colorado Mountains. How long till you eat
What's the
ass
mountains in
and
China?
dick?
I don't know what they're all called. Himalayans? I don't know where they're at.
They're doing everything to get out of eating dick for this scenario.
You got-
Goddamn
Well,
right.
you already ate a dick. He ate a dick. Me and Keon's kind of wavering.
You got
out
nothing.
options.
You got nothing but dick left. So are you waiting to eat it, or are you going like, oh, fresh or
Nothing
or-
You know
Dick
what?
left.
Or you just gonna die? You're just gonna be like, you know what? This is it. I'm just gonna starve to death because
You know, I can't wait till last because you when you eat the chips, you get to the last part and you get to nibbling on it. I ain't gonna be there savoring on the last bits of dick before I die.
That's crazy. Y'all gonna be starving when I'm on the grill.
Flipping dicks over here.
you saving the big one for last.
Are you burning them? Are you
Medium or rare? What you want?
Are you gonna burn your dicks?
He over there,
Burn 'em.
Benny Hanna and
I'm
the
gonna burn them
dicks.
so I don't know it's a dick.
Are you eating the big one first, or you eating the big
Oh,
one
now
last?
you're going too far.
Now there's sizes.
Of course, there's sizes.
Now you're going too far.
Saved
What you mean I'm going too far?
I'm sorry, now I can't fly no more.
Now
I can't
I don't
fly.
even want to. I don't even want this
I
scenario.
can't,
to
I
even
can't
have
even get on a
chance.
plane anymore now. My comedy career is over.
So you're gonna eat the one with
Can happen
cheese
on
or
a
without?
boat. If you guys your boat crash, everybody swims over or something. You got to drag
There's
some
fish.
bodies out the
There's
water.
fish in the water.
That's
baby.
true.
Big difference.
Yeah, I'm good.
Big difference. So you're not stuck on a mountaintop.
Yeah, I'm good
with
with the
nothing but
fish.
dicks around.
I'll eat fish dicks.
What?
Okay.
What?
You know,
Fish
You
got
eat fish
dicks?
anyways.
Yeah, we all do, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do they have dicks? I just made
If
that
I
up.
was
I don't know.
swimming and a fucking fish came through
Wait, how do they
with
have-
his
they-
meat,
They have to
swinging.
have dicks,
They
right?
have to have penises.
Oh, let's
Nah.
look it up.
Come on, man.
They have to, right?
Do fish have dicks?
Penises.
Only the ones in your house.
Well, that was inappropriate of me. Do fish have male genitalia?
They have to.
Here's what I found.
There's male.
Oh, you gonna make me
There's
read it?
females and there's males. Yeah. Salmons.
Well, seahorse, they don't have dicks.
Oh my god,
You're looking at fish dick over there?
that is not a good.
Do they?
That is not a good sight.
What? I know whales do.
Yeah. Would you
Isn't
eat a
that
whale
a
meat?
dork?
Whale meat probably go hard.
This dude is
Get
an
it,
idiot.
guys?
Here all night.
Isn't it
I'm
whale
in
meat?
Chicago this weekend.
Isn't whale meat made of ivory? Or is that
That's elephant tusk, ain't it?
no?
Ivory.
Or
Elephant
is
tusk
that
is ivory.
is that
You mean lipstick is made of?
Rhino tusk is
They
ivory.
use
see.
I know what they get something from something from lipstick, killing them poor animals.
Blubber?
Yeah, blubber. I think they need to shut down all SeaWorlds, all zoos,
What you got against having some animals
I don't like
hostage,
animals,
man?
like being,
Oh, so a lot of fish
I
don't.
want to see them.
A lot of fish don't have penises.
see them in the wild.
Told you.
I'm not going to the wild
Go
to
to
see a
Africa.
wild animal. I want to see a
Yes.
nice, tamed, used to human animal.
No, man.
So their
It's just
their
prison, it's
penises look
slavery.
like vaginas.
Oh, yeah, that's a.
There you go, Craig.
I told you they have to. That looks like a baby shark.
Yeah, but most don't have it. They have these things that look like it, kind of. Big
Baby
clits.
shark meat, yo.
Fish clits.
That's all clits are. Just little penises, man. You know, man.
Underdeveloped.
They get hard, you know. They just can't
Underdeveloped
bust out.
penis. They just didn't grow.
They just can't go out of it.
They just stay tucked in.
Yeah, but you know, the little thing starts throbbing, is moving. You know,
Some girls is big though. Some girls have the big ones.
they do.
They're on the cusp.
Yeah, you go like you're a boy.
Last minute they're like, nah.
I mean,
Wrong line.
Made a turn.
I'm
a girl. You're a girl.
I saw one long one. It was like a candy corn. And I was.
You saw it live?
Yeah, live and in person.
Ideally, you would think you would want. They're easier to find.
I was like, I'm not licking this.
Like a lot of dudes, struggle down there, right? So ideally, would you rather have one that's easy to find or one that's like tucked under?
I
want to
go diving deep in the forest for it. Oh, then it's
What
like
about
Indiana
you?
Jones.
What you want? Bigger clit, smaller clit, medium clit?
If you got to do this under it, no.
I want to find it.
Stroking
You
the
wanna
ball.
find it? Don't go
Yeah,
look for it.
you gotta stroke the
for it.
ball.
That's
balls
the
on
whole
the
goal. And
clit.
then when they find it, they're like, oh.
Yeah, I want to find it.
That's the whole.
Hunt it down.
Yeah.
I
So
don't want to
you
be
wanna-
there.
I'm Indiana Jones
Yeah.
out
I
here,
don't want
man.
no invisible clit.
Temple of
invisible.
Doom.
I don't
Temple
want
of
an
Doom.
invisible one either.
It's all hidden under the skin. It got to
Yeah.
come out a little bit.
A little bit's fine. Yeah. But I don't want the boing, boing, boing.
I just don't want to work that hard.
Well, how
You don't want to
tiny
be
is
working
it?
the clit like this while you.
Jerking off a clit is crazy.
It's crazy. Crazy.
clit.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
You be eating it out there. Gawk.
That's crazy.
Gawk.
Gawking on
That's
clit is
crazy.
That's wild.
Spitting on it.
You ain't never gawk on the clit.
No.
Oh, no. No, y'all ain't lived.
How much investigating do you want to be doing down there, though? Y'all
much
be
as
really
you can.
investigating?
You gotta see
Hey, man,
what's
I like to
happening.
please,
I
baby.
be in there, man.
You gotta see what's
Gotta
happening.
get it
Turn
right.
the game on.
I got to get it right.
You gotta see what's down there, what's happening. I'm gonna survey
You
the
just
land.
be like, all right, it's wet. I'm gone. Let's go.
Yeah,
Man, you got to get in there.
Gynecologists, y'all. be-
Yeah.
He's a selfish lover.
Yeah, you got to be in there, man.
You see,
You
he's
gotta
like,
please,
10
bro.
seconds.
You got it crazy, man.
DC's got wet wipes. And, ew. It's in my
Lysol,
beard.
Lysol, and
It's in my beard hair.
I put it in
Ew,
my beard,
Yeah.
moisturize.
Fabuloso.
How you think these girls?
Yeah, you gotta be in there.
peroxide.
What are you doing with
Sometimes
your
you
hair
just,
to get
you
the
just take a
curls
little,
on top?
rub it in your face.
DC's like, he's just looking at it like,
Nah, sometimes you got to be like, nah, you don't have to do me.
DC just shows up. Hey, touch the penis, put it in when you need to. I don't look or touch anything.
Nobody
Y'all in
move,
there.
no one gets hurt.
Tell me when to start thrusting.
I'll be in there. I come off the top rope. In there, bro.
See, like, it was wet. Let me dry it off.
What do you do? Tap. In there, bro.
That's crazy.
I like to study it.
Wow.
Study the distance, diameters.
You got a protractor down there?
Yeah. Learn some things.
Right, coming at it from a 65-degree angle.
Just got to sop it up.
It's a good time, man.
You guys are wild.
Get in on this, DC.
Oh, now it's time, Craig. It's the perfect time.
For what?
For what?
We don't
Perfect time
have-
for
We don't
what?
have any ads.
For the intro.
Oh, nah, you ruined the moment.
ruined
with
it.
Why
that.
now?
Damn. We got to do it at the end then.
Yeah.
Not at the end, but
It was a perfect time.
But sometimes Keon starts it.
I know. Yeah, we just kind of feel it.
I
You
thought we
coulda
were
did
gonna-
You
it.
could have did it.
If
You
you
could have
felt
did
the
it.
moment, you should let
Yeah.
it come
Why
out,
you didn't
shit.
do it?
We coulda did it.
Because it'd have been super dope if I said, it's a perfect time, Craig. And Craig goes, welcome back to... It would have been perfect.
Yeah, we
That
weren't
was-
on that page.
So I
We
try
didn't
to-
talk about this.
Yeah,
earlier.
y'all didn't.
Oh,
That's
I got
it.
y'all gifts though.
That's the thing
There
I'm
was
trying
no
to...
game plan. It
That's
was
what you
just-
try to do. It didn't work.
And Chaz. No,
Nah,
man.
see?
I'll share the
I was
links.
asking what time it was.
Oh, not in here. I'll wait. I don't think
What
everybody's in
links?
here.
I don't
shared-
think this is the whole
No,
chat.
I shared. Let me see if I shared mine.
I don't think you shared it.
That's one of ours.
Who's that? Who's that in there? Star?
I shared mine.
I shared mine as well. She the star.
What's that? You got another
Stop.
hat?
Stop.
LA?
Stop.
Yeah. I need an upside down LA hat.
So
Is
pretend-
LA the first
pretend-
people to do this?
No.
Who did it? Who else
New
did
York
it?
had it.
New York had it upside
Couple
down?
teams had it. Yeah, it's the rally hat.
What's the rally hat?
Usually when your team's losing, they
You turn it
flip their
inside
hat,
out and turn it upside down.
Oh, okay.
and the fans do it, so they just
Yeah.
made a rally
When you're
hat.
down. And then
Oh, when
start
you're
rallying.
down, you
You're
turn
down.
it
You
out.
turn it up, flip it upside down, inside out, put it on, and then you start coming back. You know what I
You
mean?
turn it
So
back the other side.
No, you leave
No,
it.
you leave it.
Leave it.
for the rest of the game.
Or you lose.
This is how you
okay.
know your team sucks. Your hat's always.
Your team trash when it has.
We
Oh,
rallying, baby.
yeah.
They have an A's one I want. It has
Yeah.
the A's upside down, but it has an L on it too.
Oh, I see that.
Oh, they just broke ground today in Vegas.
Yep.
Mhm.
Giants, here I come, baby.
I get it.
I was a Giants fan first.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm a Giants fan.
Oh shit!
I was a Giants fan first, and
I
then
like Giants colors better anyway.
forgot
and then a
that-
kid by the
I mean, that
name.
goofy
I
ass
got a
yellow
glimpse
and
of a
green.
man by the name of Ken Griffey Jr. and I was like, "Fuck the
Oh
Giants."
yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
Jose Canseco.
Nah,
What you mean?
he wasn't.
Home
big.
run
He
champ.
wasn't
Roids.
Griffey.
Who wasn't on roids?
there's a lot.
If
of
you're gonna
them
mention
were-
anybody, Ricky Henderson.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ricky was in Neve. Ricky was like,
yeah, Ricky was
he
that
the
man
guy.
for the A's.
Mark McGuire was a big deal though.
Mark McGuire
he
was
was
a
a big
huge deal.
He was a big deal.
Yeah.
Roids.
Everybody was a big deal in the Bay. Y'all had a lot of hitters out there.
We did a whole. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's Canseco, Ricky,
Bunch of
Mark.
steroids in the Bay.
Yeah.
Dave Stewart. I forgot.
He was the pitcher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Roids.
That's because they say that's how they cheated. They
Wait,
won.
wasn't Bonds on San Francisco?
He was on the Giants, but he
That's
came
my-
later.
That's my
He
new
came-
team.
Roids.
His head was
He's
big.
not- yeah,
He
He
came. He came like
got there.
99.
He was a
bro.
Padre at first.
Yeah, he was Padres.
Yeah.
Because in the movie Rookie of the Year, he was still in the Padres.
No.
He came later. It was like a big land. Like, oh my God, we got Barry,
Barry
Bonds.
Bonds.
But before that, back
got
in the
the
day,
best
like when I was a
steroids in the
kid,
country.
the Giants, it was Matt Williams, Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell, like them dudes. And like that was the early, when I was a kid, Giants. That's the team that I liked. Royce Clayton, like all them dudes. Then they got
Yankees
Bonds later.
smashed all of them.
Keep talking about him. I gotta learn my history.
Yeah, that's not. I
When I
was,
join them, I gotta be saying this stuff.
Yeah, you do. You
We
can
had
join
Dave
it late.
Clark.
Dave Clark.
How DC get teams this late in life?
These teams just all over the
Oh,
place,
man. Where they
bro.
going? Vegas? Where the A's going? Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
All the Oakland teams went to Vegas.
I mean, I get it, bro. Your team left. What do
All
you
the
do?
Oakland teams
Well,
went to
Vegas
Vegas.
more fun anyway.
yeah, right.
I'm gonna be betting on every pitch.
Warriors next, bro. They're going to the
The
Vegas.
Warriors leave. Oh man, that's
Oh
gonna be
man,
tough.
that's gonna be a
Going to
tough
Vegas.
one.
I'm
bro.
gonna cry on that one.
They're bums now anyway. Let them
Going to
go.
Vegas,
I
bro.
don't want them to leave. But if they leave, Warriors because San Fran is still thriving.
Yeah.
As long as you
Like,
have
the city's
Steph,
thriving
you're
and
in a good
rich and
spot.
money.
Steph
in
leaves, you're
Silicon
gonna
Valley.
see who's the real fans. Once Steph's like,
It's gonna go back. It's
retiring-
gonna go back to how it was.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
Steph goes, it's a
Kind of
problem.
already. I mean, it's kind of. We already kind of seeing the writings on the wall now. Like,
I see
you
the LA
took
hat
some
coming.
L's.
No,
in the
you
playoffs.
don't, because having a whole full year with Jimmy Butler and maybe whoever else you guys get, it gives you a lot of hope. You got to
Yeah.
because by that stretch when Jimmy got there, when they started winning, and I think Steph got hurt for a little bit in that time also.
Yeah,
So they went down, but them healthy is a problem.
He's just so injury.
Nah.
He's more injury prone now. It might be those years
Him
where
uninjured,
he's just getting
they're not
hurt.
winning. They're not gonna win.
Father
the
Time is
fans will.
undefeated.
The fans will fade back out like they was my whole life.
Hey man, at the very end, Steph can do that thing. Reggie Miller did that for 20 years.
Nobody's
Yeah.
ever done that.
just
Circus
running
act.
up, just running around.
He because Reggie almost got one with his last.
Yeah.
his last
late,
hurrah.
late.
Right.
Yeah,
the thing
give-
with Steph though, with just the running around, he has to keep his speed and handles because he's little. Reggie was 6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
Rip
near
Hamilton
6'8",
was
yeah.
6. You know what I mean? They were tall.
6'6", 6'7". They
Steph
can still
needs
get their
his
shots
dribble.
off to
Yeah,
get
he
his
needs
shots
his
off.
Steph's
dribble.
already a liability on defense.
Sure, on defense.
Let alone 5 more years. They're not
Reggie
gonna
got a
throw
lot
the
of
ball.
shots off on his
He's gonna
height.
he's gonna be a much better JJ Redick.
Yeah, JJ was only 6'4".
I'm
But he
saying.
was young.
A short 6'4".
But I'm saying
Yeah.
he's still gonna be a better JJ Redick. Old Steph is gonna be a better prime JJ Redick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
give him that.
Yeah, for sure.
JJ made it a long time being.
How
He
long did
did.
JJ play? He played a good
Played
10 years.
solid 10 years, something like
He
that.
got more than
10, 11?
Yeah, he getting that check.
because he was the man at Duke.
Oh, yeah. All-time leading scorer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is he still the all-time leading
He
scorer?
beat- he
That
beat
makes
Johnny
more sense
Dawkins.
now. No
Yeah,
one
JJ
stays that
yeah.
long anymore.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, he was the
If
man.
Cooper
at
Flag didn't take his numbers down, they're gonna stay
yeah, well,
up for a while.
they all knew he was going for 1 year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
nobody-
was-
Cooper barely went to college.
Yeah. He reclassified so he can go to the
Yeah.
league. He was only 17. Like, I'm trying to get there. I'm out of here, bro. He had another year of high school.
I know. His brother's coming up right behind him. He's supposed to be good too.
Imagine being that good where you're like, I don't want to play with y'all no more. I'm gonna go play with men.
Go play with men.
Y'all not
And
good
you're just-
enough,
you're
bro.
the head above everyone else.
Yeah, y'all not good enough,
That's
bro.
kind of what Kyrie did. He went and then was like, I'm not even gonna play.
Kyrie
He
got
got hurt.
He played
so he only
6
played
games
8
in
games.
the
8
NBA.
games, right?
He hurt
8
his
games.
foot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
still was the #1 pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just hurt.
I remember if y'all remember Muhammad from UCLA that did the same.
Shabazz?
thing.
No,
Yeah.
Shabazz was
Shabazz
different. He did the opposite. Shabazz went to
Muhammad from
a
Vegas.
prep school, then UCLA. So when he got to UCLA, like all them dudes at that time, they were like 20 years old as freshmen. Cooper was 17. He did the reverse.
Yeah,
He
Shabazz. Where
reclassified
he go?
it.
Shabazz went to Bishop Gorman, right?
One of
In
them.
Las Vegas,
And then
He was real.
UCLA for a year.
UCLA for a year.
Then they
And
didn't.
then
In
he
the
got
league for a couple
exposed in
years.
the
Yeah,
league.
but I saw it at UCLA. I was like, oh, he's not that good.
He's not.
He was bigger and strong. When you're a man in high school, like a lot of them dudes that was going to SC at the time, Taj Gibson was hella old when he got to
Kyrie
SC.
Walker recently.
Nick Young,
more
all them,
recent.
they were grown like when
Yeah.
they got there. They go to them prep schools and then come out. They
double holdback.
19.
That
yeah.
started the
podcast,
double hold back.
Bro.
Gill's podcast is hilarious.
I've
with
never
Nick
watched
Young
it
and
before. I
what's
just see
his
the
name.
clips.
Oh, that's
It's
all
funny.
I watched. But they
Rashad McCants, they be treating him like a stepson.
Because he be saying
because he be
outlandish.
saying
yeah,
wild
he be acting
shit,
like
bro.
he
For
was
real?
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he be.
He be saying shit
Yeah.
like, if man, so I had 20. I'm like, I can get 81. Everybody's like, who was he talking to? He's like, 81 what?
He was talking to who was that?
DeMarcus.
Tony Allen.
Yeah.
He said 81 what?
Yeah.
Like, cool. Okay, hey, y'all, we out.
Everyone felt the exact same thing. Like,
all
stop,
right, bro. And McCants was good. He was really good, bro.
He was a better college player than
He was
pro
way
player.
better
Yeah.
at North Carolina than he was.
Oh, he
as
was
a
the man.
pro.
That
Yeah.
Carolina team was cold.
And
bro.
he was also one of those big players that was he was super swole. So
But he's
was
still
better than
bugging.
everybody.
That was
Yeah.
him, Sean May.
And his sister looked just like him. And she went
Larry
to Carolina.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
Oh,
No, that
I
team-
thought you meant
No, I'm
just
talking about
players
North
that
Carolina.
That team was,
Sean May, Rashad McCants.
Felton. No.
Raymond Felton.
Was it Felton or was it the other one that came after Felton?
Hansborough wasn't there yet.
No,
though,
no,
right?
the point. Remember they had like Coda. They went from Coda to Felton to my man that played for Denver. And he won number 5 too.
Coda, Raymond Felton. Who was the
He
point
played
guard?
for the Nuggets for hella years.
Oh, Ty Lawson.
Ty Lawson.
Yeah.
So was he on that team? No, Felton was on that team.
Felton was on that.
So, yeah,
Felton
it
was
was
Rashad McCants' year.
Felton, McCants,
Sean May.
May. What's his name came off the bench?
Who?
Williams. He was a one and done. He
Marvin
left.
Williams.
Marvin Williams.
Who was the center at the time?
Sean May.
Sean May was their big.
They had. I
That
forgot
was
who
a
else.
good team.
That
They
team
had-
was,
they had some
that
good
team was cool.
teams.
And Darren Williams didn't put up a fight in that
Yeah,
championship
the
game.
Illinois team. Yeah.
They was good.
Who was on? I'm trying to think. I'm gonna look up that team. That was a good team.
It was a good ass team.
Who's the greatest college team to y'all?
What sucks is that they didn't win, but I always go Fab Five, and I'm like, sucks because
They didn't win.
Michigan?
That Kentucky
Yeah.
team. That Kentucky team that went
They're
undefeated didn't
amazing.
win.
Which one?
The one that had the 7 All-Americans.
It
and
had
they-
to be one of
They
them
went
Kentucky
undefeated
teams.
with the Twins, and then they lost in the championship game.
Oh, you're talking about recently. not too
Yeah,
long ago.
they
This
lost.
past Duke team was really good too.
They lost. They didn't win it.
Y'all ain't gonna say Las Vegas,
I
UNLV,
thought about that.
running Rebels.
They was cold.
They win
They
it?
was cold.
Yeah, they won.
They
Or
won
that
it.
Houston team with
with
Five Slamma
Olajuwon.
Jam.
Elijah
yeah.
and
Was
them.
it Five Slamma Jam?
They
Yeah,
won.
they were up
Olajuwon
there.
said, "Where is it warm? I'm going to whatever school."
Yeah.
is warm." That's
And
great.
then obviously you have to throw in one of them UCLA. They won 11 of them. So
I said that one with Kevin Love and them.
no, they didn't win.
They
we
were
went
really good, though.
Final Four 3 years in a row and didn't win shit because they lost to Joe Kim Noah and them twice.
Oh, that Florida team.
Them Florida teams was good.
Who'd
man.
they
And back
have?
to
They
back.
had Joakim.
Noah, Al Horford.
See, that's
What's his
scary
name?
good.
That he went to the league too. Tall, lanky nigga.
Not.
Oh.
He played for
Yep.
the Timberwolves and damn, what was his name?
I'm blanking too.
But they had him because he was a starter.
He wore the headband.
Yeah, he went Corey Brewer.
Brewer, yeah,
Corey Brewer,
yeah,
and then that team was stacked.
yeah, they were stacked.
Matter of fact, Mike Miller.
All of them.
Was he on
yeah.
that team?
Yep, Florida. He was their shooter,
That team was cold, bro.
but he was before Jason Williams because Jason Williams was.
Where did he
they were
go?
after Jason Williams.
After
yeah.
Jason Williams.
Jay Will went to
Jason
Florida.
Williams
Yeah,
was-
Jason
Yeah.
Williams went to Florida.
I don't remember him
What's
at
Jason
Florida.
Williams?
He only did
White
1 year.
chocolate.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you meant the other.
He only
dude,
did 1
no.
year and he was like, I'm
Jason
white,
Williams
bro.
that crashed the motorcycle.
That was another good team.
That was
too.
a good ass Duke team.
Yeah, Shane Battier.
Yeah.
Jason
He was supposed to be the
Williams,
next Jordan, bro.
Carlos
Boozer.
Boozer.
That team was good as fuck.
Lou Alding.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
He
had
was supposed to be the next
Yeah.
Jordan when he got
That
drafted.
was a good. That was a great.
Hey,
Duke
Jay
team
Will was
right
nice.
He was cold.
Yeah,
bro. He was my
dude.
favorite college player at
Yeah.
that time.
and ruined it all with the
Being
Duke curse.
dumb, bro.
Grant Hill still
Didn't he
was my
crash a
biggest question mark.
motorcycle?
Yeah, yeah.
Did
Yeah.
Bobby
And it
Hurley
was in
crash
his,
a
and it was,
motorcycle?
but in Jason Williams' contract, it said do not get a motorcycle. So he lost his money and his career.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave him money just because.
Yeah, but it was in his contract like do not do this, and then he crashed that shit.
Is that in all of their contracts?
I
Yeah.
think he.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But
Especially now after that. See,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why
it
we
could
tell
become
y'all.
null and void if you hurt yourself
I didn't
doing
know- I didn't know that was-
these following things.
I think he had a history
But
of riding
he had a history,
motorcycles,
so
too.
it was specifically
And
in
he's
his.
a
it was
rookie
big
contract.
Deal. Yeah,
and he was playing great.
killing.
Yeah.
he was cold.
In
bro.
Chicago, he's I think he's number 2 pick.
He was cold.
Oh, you mean in
In the
college? he
NBA.
was
No,
playing
no, in
good.
college he was playing great. But when he first got drafted, he was playing well.
I thought he injured himself before the season started.
No,
he
he
played
played
some
like
games.
a year.
I was gonna say, he
two,
might have been like
3
2 years in
2
there.
Yeah,
years,
he
something
played
like
some-
that.
yeah.
Then it was Bobby Hurley that injured himself before
Bobby
the
wasn't
season.
gonna do nothing. He went to the Kings for
Yeah,
a year.
Bobby
he
wasn't going.
he
Bobby,
wasn't- he
you
was-
could write
was
the
after-
writing
yeah, he
on
was
the wall
white.
for what Bobby was going to be.
After the accident, he still went to the Kings. Bobby Hurley was one of the greatest point guards of college basketball.
yeah,
yeah,
college.
of
Yeah,
college,
white dudes be
yeah.
amazing in college.
Be amazing.
Always.
They be good as hell
He
in
was the next
college.
John Stockton.
And then they get to the league, and them niggas be like, "All right, bro."
Cooper Flag is
Go have a
he's
seat.
the next
Yeah.
hope. He's the next hope because
Cooper might
Cooper
be
cold.
delivered.
But remember, they was hype on Morrison. He didn't do shit.
Adam Morrison was.
He
And
couldn't-
what's the other
Hansbrough
dude
didn't
name?
do
He
shit.
From
couldn't read a
BYU.
play.
Yeah, Fredette
Jim
didn't do
Fredette?
shit.
oh yeah.
Man, the white dudes peaking
What's
college,
Chet?
bro.
What's Chet? Chet's a white dude. Chet's a
Chet's
regular
Yeah,
white
Chet's
dude.
a white dude, but
White
he
dude.
he a role player. Like SGA
Right
the
now.
man.
Right now he's a role player.
I could see he gonna be
And
a
he
role
was-
player.
Chet was killing at Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Would you ever have thought that the best player in the NBA would be from Canada?
I mean, now it's not a crazy
I
thought.
never would have
no,
thought.
well,
in
There's way
life.
more black people in Canada than I ever
Canadians
thought.
Canadians is a hot
Well,
spot.
Vince
They're
They
Carter,
nice
guys, though.
Vince Carter changed
Yeah.
Canada basketball. Like once he blew that up, all the kids
They
started
start-
playing basketball.
Yeah, loving it.
Like Vince changed everything.
I just didn't know there was that many black folks.
They have a lot.
there's a lot of black
yeah.
people.
I was like, oh my god,
because
this
it's
is-
Where
easier
you
to
think the
get
slaves
into.
ran?
Well, I
yeah.
should have known because Detroit, Windsor is super black.
Yeah.
It's right across the street.
When I talked to them up there, they was like, if you throughout history, it's easier if you coming from somewhere else. It's easier to get into Canada than it is to the States. So these people be coming from all over the place, and they just set up in Canada.
Yeah,
And then, like you said, the slaves ran up there and
Mad
everything. There was
close.
hella black people up there.
we were in Niagara Falls. I was like, we this close to Canada?
Yeah, Detroit's what, a 5-hour drive?
So they'd be like, why try to do all this,
Yo,
jump through all these hoops to get to the States?
From Detroit to Windsor, it's literally a bridge. It's across the street, bro. Like on your say, she's looking
Oh,
at
yeah,
Windsor
that's
right
Canada.
now. It's right
Canada,
across.
eh?
Like, you can get lost and be like, what? How'd I get? And then
Why
when
am I at the border?
once you first cross Windsor, it looks just like Detroit. You're like, this can't be the Canada I heard of. This looks like Detroit. Just keep driving fast.
It's that close?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's a.
We used to
bridge.
drive to Canada for spring break.
What
Down
did
in
you
Montana.
do?
right there.
That's what they say what to do, eh?
What
Yeah.
up, Noe?
What up, though?
What up, Noe?
What up, though, eh?
What up, boy?
Yeah, that's across the
Canada,
street, bro.
eh?
I had no idea it was that close until we went, and I was like, man, how long is this trip gonna be? So we here. It's like, what? Oh.
I like Detroit. At first, I thought it was going to be like
I'm not going to Detroit.
when we
on, man. I
when
just
we
mess
was
with
on the
Chaz.
way there. I was like, how far is it to drive to Canada? We could drive to Canada every night
Yep.
and come back for the show.
And be in Detroit.
Sure could. We went to this big ass casino over there years ago.
Yeah, we used to do that to go gamble because we was too young. So we would
Oh.
go up to Canada to gamble, and then for
That'd be
spring break and
19
stuff.
to drink.
How far was
Yep.
it from
From Montana, like 2.5 hours.
Oh,
So we would go to
But
Cal.
Canada's that close to Montana?
Mhm.
Oh, the Vancouver side.
Yeah. So we would go to Calgary.
That's a crazy part. It's two different sides.
Yeah, we go to Calgary, and then we go up there for spring break because everybody else would go
Calgary's
to
kind of trash.
everybody was Florida and all
Yeah.
that. We was like, man, we right here. We'll just go
Go
up
to
there.
Canada, yeah.
We 19, 18. We could
Oh, yeah, you
drink.
could drink,
We
yeah.
can gamble. We can
Speak
let's just go up
French.
there. And then we was meeting all these girls who were from Montana ain't a lot of black girls other than on the base.
Mhm.
But we went up to Canada. It's all them girls
Yeah.
from Ethiopia and Jamaica and all. So we was having a blast up there.
Right.
A smorgasbord.
Yeah, we was like, oh, we can. We was meeting girls from places that I thought I didn't even know was real. We met a girl, and this one Borat was hot, and we was like, "Where are you from?" She was like, "Kazakhstan." We was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And she was like, "No, like the movie Borat."
I thought it was
Like, that's
made
where I'm
up.
from. I did too, and she was like, "No, that's where I'm from." And we met all these foreign chicks up there, and we were like, "I had a great time."
Yeah, there's great mixtures of women and
Canada's
men.
so multicultural.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're so
Especially
multicultural.
the Toronto side.
They date like where it would look weird. You see mixes up there that you wouldn't see here.
Yeah.
Like when I didn't even know Asians and Mexicans dated. Like
right.
you be seeing all kind of shit up there. Everybody date everybody up there. It's
Yeah.
it's way different.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Asian dudes with black girls or
Where?
ever. I don't think I've ever seen. And I saw a movie once about it.
Is Asians and blacks even a thing? Yeah, a lot of
we
blacks
see
and
them.
Filipinos
But
here.
what I'm saying
Filipino.
is
Yeah.
the Asian.
You never heard of
guy.
Blasians?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about the Asian guy.
Yeah, you don't see that a ton.
No, you
but
don't
it's
see
a
that
thing.
a lot. You don't see that.
But
a
in
lot.
Canada, you will.
Oh,
you
I've
see,
seen that a bunch.
Oh, in Canada, you
Especially
see a
in
lot of
LA.
Asian
you
dudes
see,
with
bro,
black.
Canada, you see the most random ass. It's so
It be,
like
it be black Nigerian.
It
and
messes
Asian,
my
yeah.
head up because I'm just like, I didn't even know these two people like knew each other. It just
Yeah.
be whatever race you could think of will be in whatever race you could think of. It's
Romeo
just the
must die.
most.
I was like, yeah, I seen it in a movie.
I think it's probably like that. You know, it's probably like that in Alaska too. They got a good Canadian feel where they
Them
just,
army bases.
Yeah.
Bases.
That's how I can tell what Asian dope dealer is. If he's with a black girl, I'm like, he's an
He
Asian
sells
dope dealer.
drugs to the community.
Yeah, he's a dope
Sells
dealer.
drugs, but not only I
He's
sell drugs. to the
blending in.
community.
He's Yakuza.
Everyone that I've known that's dated a black girl has been an Asian dope dealer. Never just like a nice.
Well, I'm from the Bay, so it was
businessman.
different. In the Bay, everybody was kind of like
In the Bay, it's a
seeing
super
seeing
melting
somebody with
pot,
a
yeah.
Filipino or
so normal.
wasn't like wasn't nothing.
Oh yeah, more
outlandish.
Asians have dreads in the Bay than
Yeah,
black
it
people.
wasn't-
Black, a lot of in Oakland, it's a lot of black and Mexicans today.
Yeah,
Yeah, wasn't.
they make Samoans. When black and Asian, they make
I'm
Samoans.
sick of
No,
all the
black and
mixing.
Filipino make some more.
Yeah. No, but like that's the thing too. Like I remember when I left the Bay, people didn't know what like Samoans and them was like that. And where we were from, that was so normal.
I didn't know what time I moved out here. I
They
ain't
was
heard
like,
of
what's a Tongan? And I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? Like,
Oh, you didn't know what a Tongan was?
he was like, the biggest nigga in the school. You don't know? What are you talking about? And they hang out with us. What are you?
I ain't never heard of a
What
Samoan.
was that nationality y'all got in Detroit? What is it called?
It was. Oh, you talking about like there's a huge Indian population, Chaldeans.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Chaldeans.
What's that?
Yeah, Chaldeans.
They're just like Muslim. No, actually, I think they're Catholic, like Middle Eastern. I think that's the separation of them.
Yeah, that's like a thing in Detroit, Chaldeans.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Let me look
but
that up.
but pretty much they're just it's Middle Eastern of
Oh,
some
from
sort.
Caldera.
So yeah, I was there. And
But man, that food though.
they have a lot of businesses, a lot of foods out there. They owned a lot of stuff out there, and I was
Dearborn, I think, is like the biggest.
like, oh, the water,
Huh?
Dearborn.
What do you mean?
There's a brand.
Oh, the H
no,
is
no, no.
silent.
Dearborn's a city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a city in Michigan where it has like the highest population. I think of like.
Is
I
it
wanna say
Chaldean
Muslims.
or Chaldean? Because there's an H in here.
I mean, I don't know what the right way is, but the way
Okay.
that we
Well,
say
I've heard it was I've heard Chaldean.
So the H is silent?
Yeah, I've heard Chaldean several times.
I don't
Okay.
know. I just know, we say the words how we say, so I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe it
yeah,
says
they're like,
Chaldean.
yeah.
Yeah, it might be just Muslim,
Yeah. Okay.
Arabic.
Yeah.
Hmm. But they're
Alright.
one of us, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all just call them black.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
a
that's
girl.
what
She
happened.
was like Miss Michigan some years ago. She was
Miss Black Michigan or Miss Calderian.
Miss.
They
Miss
look black,
Chaldean.
right?
No.
No, the Middle Eastern.
No.
All their kids are now.
Idiot.
I don't get it.
Because we smash.
Oh,
Get it?
who's we?
All of us. All of us as a whole black race.
All of us.
All of us. Nah,
Yeah, it'd be weird. Like I remember when like you go to the South and stuff, it's way different how people, depending on where you from, how people look at race is so different. Like y'all look at it different. New York, look at it way different because like everything's here.
This
And
is way
New
more
York's another
cultures.
big melting pot.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that many cultures I had, especially in Lansing. It just wasn't man, it was black and white, bro. It was a few Latinos, few Asians. That was it. You know
That
what's
can't be life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
I
mean,
mean, you didn't have a variety of
Yeah, we
like different
had
types of
That's all I know.
foods
Sure, I mean,
and-
you
in
had,
the
but you had
Bay.
like basic Chinese food. You had like just like the basics, but it wasn't like a huge. Like I can't. No, it wasn't like that. Like it's not we didn't have Asian folks. It's under
Yeah.
10.
Right.
some of my best friends would be like Korean and stuff growing up. And that's how I would learn about the different food. That's how I got addicted to persimmons.
That's how I got addicted to lumpia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Saying I ain't heard of Filipino till I came out here. I
Yeah,
never
that
had
was
lumpia till
normal,
I came
bro.
out
That
here.
was early on.
So it was just black and white for you.
for the most part.
That's a lot of
That's-
places.
that's
like
the
the,
ma-
South,
the
they'd be like
majority.
black and
Yeah,
white.
that's
The
crazy,
majority,
man.
and then like we started seeing Africans
That just
filtering
seems
in.
so boring to me.
Remember all the Africans started filtering in? They're like Sudanese started coming over. To
They came to Detroit.
We always had Africans.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
We had everything.
Yeah.
New York is the first
You didn't have a
place
good
they
upbringing,
stopped.
man.
Yeah, it was very,
It was a good
very
time.
much.
You
Like,
just learn a lot
like
more.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially food wise. You learn a lot of
Food-wise,
different
yeah,
things. Like we had a
yeah.
Pakistani neighbor.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Shane's wife, she's from Antioch.
But
You
yeah.
know, we had
Get to
kind of
smell
stuff.
them different regions all through the building.
I
what
had
they
a-
were cooking.
I had a
We had
neighbor across
houses.
the street who was some kind of so he was some kind of
houses.
Middle Eastern, you know.
You guys probably made him feel uncomfortable
Oh, we
staring
did.
at him.
We would
Saying, what's that? Fire!
Now he owned a car dealership. I was like, how is he rich across the street from us and we never have any money?
I remember my brother's one of his what do you call them? After school caretaker people, babysit, whatever they are.
Uh-huh.
What do you call those things?
Babysitters.
No, but when it's a place.
Nursery.
Yeah,
After school programs.
I cannot think of the normal
Boys and
name
Girls Club.
of
What is it called?
daycare. God damn, I cannot think of it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, his little
This
daycare.
one he was little.
Yeah, his
Okay.
little. So he went. Her name was Gita. I forgot what they were, but they were like Middle Eastern.
Uh-huh.
And Kyron was not. He was a kid,
Uh-huh.
so my mom would pick him up, and his mouth would be full of food because he wouldn't swallow it.
He didn't want to
He
eat
didn't
it.
want to eat it. He didn't like it.
Clear your plate.
And so he would just.
That's
she'd
a
pick him
lot
up.
for a little kid.
Yeah,
Your
mouth full
palates
of food.
ain't ready.
He spit it out. when he get
Yeah,
home.
and palates change, as we know, as you get
Yeah.
older. You be like,
Cause I didn't like that kind of food
for real?
until I got older.
I didn't try until I got older, and I was like, I love.
Because we had a
this.
neighbor, we smell in the backyard, he'd
Uh-huh.
grill, and he'd bring like a plate, of, like a noodle rice, and I'd be
Yeah,
like,
but now,
I'm
yeah,
good. Now I'll fuck it up.
Afghan food is fire as hell.
The Middle Eastern food. My thing was, I think Mediterranean might be my favorite brand of food.
Mine is probably Thai.
Thai's fire.
I'm a fan of Thai,
Yeah, Thai food.
but I gotta go
favorite.
Caribbean. That's my
fire
favorite.
I love Caribbean, but
Is this
sometimes it's a little too
besides soul
spicy.
food? Is what y'all
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
or-
It's
Oh
all
yeah, this is
included.
others.
Oh,
others,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But if I had to
Oh.
pick a genre, I go like Mediterranean's never failed me, bro.
Well, my favorite is Mexican, but you know,
Because then we
Mexican
start
used to
talking
be my
about the
favorite.
lamb. We start talking about
when we didn't
like,
know any,
Yeah.
it was that's all we knew.
Yeah, but
Not
Thai
all we
now.
know, but-
Once you get older, I like.
Yeah, once you try
just-
different things, that's why I said Caribbean. I'd be like,
No, Caribbean's fire.
I love Caribbean,
Man.
but sometimes it's just something you can't do about the spice.
what do you mean?
Sometimes it's just they make it. It's just a spicy dish.
Oh, I'm a big fan of spicy
Yeah,
food.
I'm a
so-
spicy
fan as
yeah.
well.
I like controlled spice.
Cause like weak.
Yeah, I'm a pussy.
Oh, my tummy rumbling. Oh, my poop's hot.
Because my only thing with Mexican food, obviously, you know, being from California, you
Get
don't eat
spicy
Mexican
too,
food.
though.
My thing, as I started expanding to more foods, was I realized Mexican rice don't hit like other rices. Like Caribbean rice,
Facts.
you know what I mean? Puerto Rican rice, Dominican, like Jamaican,
Facts.
like you try other rices, you'd be like, oh, this guy like
This is
flavor.
It's
the Mexican
seasoned.
rice be cool. Even
Yeah.
Spanish rice, like it hit
Spanish
different
rice
than
it ain't as
Mexican
fire
rice.
as yeah. That's true.
you know what I mean. So I was like, oh, this is
Caribbean rice
This
be,
different.
Cuban food's my joint.
Cuban's good.
Cubans.
I
right
just
in
started
the
liking
pocket.
plantains.
Oh, I'm a big
I
fan.
used to be like, ugh, and then I
Jamaican
started eating. I was like,
plantains
these are
good,
good.
It's good.
But
No,
Cubans
the-
do them two ways. They do the sweet ones, then they do the tostones.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, them
Yeah.
tostones,
I've had
bro.
those.
With the
But what's the
garlic,
difference?
The
whole
smash, they're
sauce.
smashed,
fried and
they're,
Yeah, the
yeah.
smashed and fried ones that come with the garlic dipping sauce.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
but the plantains are the ones that look more like the banana, and then it's like
I think I like those a little bit
Yeah.
more.
They're sweet.
yeah,
sweet, yeah.
those are good.
no,
They put that on the side of anything for
Mm-hmm.
the go-to.
But the crazy part is, I don't like bananas, but I love plantains.
I'm not a huge fan of bananas. Or
I
the
don't
way
like
they make,
bananas
yeah.
at all, bro. But I like
Okay.
plantains. I don't know what it. I mean, I know they taste different.
Yeah.
But so I didn't eat plantains for a long time because I thought it was just, oh, this is just another banana. And then I had them. I was like, oh no, I can
It's
do
a,
this.
it's a different the way they
It's
do
different,
it.
yeah.
This is
They
a
be-
banana,
They
right?
be making them like
No.
chips and
No.
stuff too.
It's
Oh no,
different.
no, the plantain is the very
That's
hard
the dark
green.
green
Yeah,
one.
the dark
it's
green.
different.
Okay,
It hit.
It's not just an unripe banana.
nah.
It's not.
I
It's
understand.
different.
I understand why you
I
think
thought
that.
it was just
yeah,
like, oh,
but
get them
nah,
while
it's
they're
not.
green.
I would try that. Let me try to cook a ungreen banana, smash
I thought
it,
that's
throw
what
it
you're
in
supposed
the
to do because they're
fryer.
harder. I thought that was the whole point of
They're
them.
similar to an unripe banana,
I mean, if,
but the shape is different. Then
yeah.
It's a
And
little- it's a-
plantains don't be trying to bully.
what you mean?
Bananas be jumping and shit like, nigga, I'm here. Like,
Yeah, the
it take
flavor-
over. I don't like that.
yeah, the
Like,
flavored smell of
relax,
banana, yeah.
bro. We're not here
It's
for
very
you, bro.
loud.
Yeah, they have less flavor.
Like when
Take
I go
over
to
your smoothie.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
go to smoothie places, and I'm like, do y'all do anything without banana? Because
Yeah.
I can't.
It must
It
it
do too
matched,
much,
yeah.
bro.
You'd be like,
Banana want to be the star all the time.
banana ain't gonna
Like,
change
sit
who
down,
he is
nigga.
because of y'all.
Banana be like, I am banana, and these are the fruits. It's like, nigga, sit down, bro.
damn, Otis.
Yeah. Sit
Bananas.
down,
I'm like, I
man.
dim my light for these.
All right, let's go. I got a question.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
What year is it? It's been 480.
I was depressed for a long time.
Wait, hold on, wait.
I'm just coming out my shell
Let's-
again.
Come on, Chaz.
Did you supposed to say, Chad,
Go
son?
ahead, Chaz. I said, go ahead, Chaz.
Questions,
Preguntas.
With D. C.
Say
Irvin.
Y'all lost a step, but it's okay.
It's been 80 years, bro.
I was with his energy. I was there. Whoop.
They did it dual this time. Normally
Okay,
they
right,
do it.
rightfully so.
Normally
Respect.
Craig echoes.
I was there.
And I gave you extra hype on that.
You did.
Yeah.
Extra.
All right,
Yeah.
this should be a doozy. Simple, but a doozy.
There's no frozen
Okay.
dicks, is there?
No frozen dicks. No frozen dicks.
Let's move on.
All right, this is to keep it with the time. Since there's a war going on right now, kinda. Since there's a war going
Oh, it's happening.
happening, whatever they want to say, and we had to be drafted.
We too old now, baby.
We tried. Just grace of God, we good. Can't mess with us. And you had to prove one of these things. You have to prove either you're gay, cut off a leg,
Easy work.
lose one eye,
Okay.
or you're getting drafted. What are you doing?
So I can lose a leg.
I can lose a leg or
gay.
lose an eye.
How much do I have to prove that I'm gay? Like, what's the?
I
What
mean, you just gotta. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get pushed to the limit.
Suck it in front of me.
yeah, what's the limit? What's the limit?
That's out. That's already out. So I'm already thinking about the limbs.
Drop
I'm
it.
gonna
Give me
lose.
10.
Like, just can do it like peck a dude. And the sergeant like peck me on the lips then. Like
I'm
I
already,
can
I
get
already
Give me
know.
tongue.
Yeah. What's the?
To avoid even any of this, you could just go with Keon.
Yeah, I'm already losing a limb.
I gave you a
I'm like, wait a second.
Like
wait a
immediately,
second.
I already-
There's no.
I'm not trying to lose a whole limb if I have to just peck a nigga. It's not a problem. What are we talking about?
That ain't proven.
That ain't
Well, that's what I'm
proving you
asking.
gay.
What's
Doesn't
the-
prove it. You
a
got
little tongue. You gotta have to
do
prove
some
it.
shit.
Prove it.
Whoa, hold on. How much tongue's a little
Somebody's
tongue?
dick is getting touched.
Yes.
A little tongue.
You got to prove
Is
it.
it like
You have to wank off the sergeant. You have to wank off the sergeant and give him a little
boy.
tongue.
With your mouth.
At the same time.
And look him in the eyes.
Okay,
At
hold
the
on.
same time.
Hold on.
It can't be like some camp
and-
gay.
and
It gotta
tell
be
him-
full
Yeah.
gay.
And tell him it's yours.
I might have to amputate that hand anyways. Like, what's this guy got? Anyway.
While doing aerobics. The
So you're gonna
acrobatic
jerk off
aerobics.
with an amputated hand?
No,
Where did
Craig,
he go
I said
to?
He
and
said he would do it
Do
after.
what Keon did and just be like, I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
I don't know if I need both my eyes. I could be captain. I could have a patch.
Listen.
I could.
Losing the eye or limb is crazy though, bro.
I think I'm still going gay. What am I gotta do?
You can
I
cut off a leg.
I gotta
Yeah,
beat
do
up a
gay
dude.
stuff.
Wait, hold on.
Gay shit.
Cut off a leg.
I can beat
lose
up a
an
guy,
eye.
just pretend it's mine. Does he
or
have to be
prove you're
loud?
gay.
Hold on.
No.
What's the proof? The proof is
I
the.
told you a little tongue action just from the captain.
All right, so the
And
captain,
he's not even gay. He's just like, I'm gonna do this just to prove.
he does this with everybody.
Yeah,
Captain's
he's
gay.
a show me.
He's definitely gay.
This is just my job.
Definitely gay.
This is my
This is
job
how he got
description.
recruited.
He's definitely gay.
They were like, well, we need someone who can prove someone is
Prove
I'm gay. Prove it.
Little tongue, stroke off, and that's
up
it.
to completion.
The completion.
Do I have to keep it in my hand?
Yeah, you
Nut
got.
on
How you
your
gonna get it
hand,
out,
bro.
Now I'm just gonna back off.
No.
Nah,
You can do whatever you want. It's just got to be gay.
You just got to get it out. I don't
I'm-
care how you
I'm-
get it out. You just got to get it out.
Who knows about this?
Everybody in the military,
You know
because you
everything
didn't
going
get
viral
in.
now.
I gotta finish. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it just us? And he's like, okay, well, gay, and then everybody knows.
And
We know what you did to.
Yeah, I'm like, oh
Everyone's gonna
shit,
know
Chaz
you
is
gonna know,
back.
bro.
Chaz
You gonna
didn't
see
get
people
in
with
the
no
military.
eyes.
Right. you got your eyes and your limbs. They know what you did.
You got
bro.
everything. You got.
They know what you did.
Yeah,
I'll just stand to the right of them so they'll never see me. Where's Chaz? Right behind him on the right side.
Go ahead and call me Captain Hook or Lieutenant Dan. You know what I mean? I
don't know, man. It sounds.
Call me Captain Jerk It, baby. I'm jerking.
think I'm gonna
Jerk,
lose that. I think I'll
jerk,
go eye. I
jerk.
think I'll go eye.
I'm not losing a limb or an eye for a beat off, bro.
I think I'll go eye.
Man, I might.
Fetty Wap had a great career, man.
This is your entire life. You have to operate like
Without
this.
a-
Look,
eye,
this
beat
is
off?
not. I'm doing this right now. This is fine.
Yeah, but you're not driving right now.
It's fine.
On the 405 or on
It's
the
fine.
101 right now.
That's a real handicap, but no limb
I think
or loss of an eye.
It's fine.
I think I'm gonna go to war.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh,
Go
I'm not going
fight
to war.
in the war.
Oh,
You'd
I'm
rather
not doing
go
that.
to war to lose your life than a limb
You gonna
or an
lose
eye?
a limb and an eye anyway.
You might not.
Nah, I ain't going there. Or
He
come
done
back
sucked
fucked
the
up.
dick to stay home.
I didn't agree with
all
him.
I
Got
did was
one
beat it
eye.
off.
Look,
all
I can do this whole, I can do this whole episode like this.
I
I'm
came
fine.
home with awards.
I will do this for the rest of the episode. I am okay with
All I
this.
did, I got horrible calluses. He's not gonna enjoy it. You know, I don't have soft hands.
He got that good grip though.
Yeah,
And honestly, closing my
I'm gonna
eyes
crush it. I'm
Never
gonna
slips.
I'm gonna try to break it off. I'm like, oh!
He might like that.
You might enjoy it, bro.
Might.
He like,
I don't
Chaz,
know.
a wild boy.
It's crazy. Losing the eye or leg is tough,
I can hear you
bro.
better right now.
I don't.
And if you try, nigga, I'm
I
still
don't know
here.
if I want to be like mutilated like that, bro.
No, man. No,
It's not
I'm
bad,
not.
bro.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I'm going to war and flying a drone.
What are you talking
How
about?
do you
don't
know?
You don't know where
Greg,
you're
you
going.
not you.
I know how to fly a drone
Only
already.
way you don't go to war is
With
if
your
you want.
Colonel's
If you like
juicy fruit. Get
test
up
off
front.
the,
You're up
That's
front
my
and
name,
center.
Juicy Fruit?
Yeah,
if you don't
juicy
test
fruit.
off the chart, you go on to fight.
You're
bro.
going to fight.
At my age, I should be able to test.
He
out
already
the
said
scenario.
our age,
They
the only
said
way.
the age don't matter.
Age is out.
This is a scenario.
You're going to
No,
war
I
at
said-
this age.
I know.
We old niggas
They
with,
ain't
on the
gonna put
front
me on the
line.
front line.
Yes, they is.
I'm be in
You-
charge
you
of
a
a bunch of
casualty.
18-year-olds. Get your ass over there, go over there,
Nah,
and
you-
I'm gonna fly the drone. in the
Craig,
front.
Craig gonna die.
You can't just get on the drone. You have drone experience?
Yes.
How much experience do you have? More than a guy who's actually flying a drone right now in the military?
Yeah, you getting bumped. You going
Maybe
to
I've had a
Drones,
drone
right? Drone
for
flies
10
right
years.
now are like they're crazy
Yeah.
good. They're like
Professional.
I've
specialty.
had a drone for 10 years.
You got to come zip in the building, going looking for
Yeah.
a terrorist.
I spent $2
And-
grand on a drone.
No,
10
matter.
years
You're not
ago.
droning like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
bring the shit in here and have it
Yeah,
come
the
and
droner.
land in the
Yeah, I want to
room.
land.
Craig,
in here.
Craig, the nigga that hoop at 24-hour fitness, like I can go to the league. No, you
Yeah,
can't, bro. You
nah.
ain't a droner.
It's mechanics
drone.
over here.
Yeah, you ain't an NBA droner, bro.
Think about how long have these people been flying drones? If I've been doing it 10 years.
You don't get to pick where you're going.
Yeah, you do.
No, you
test.
don't.
You test,
Greg,
yeah. but
They
you're
don't
not
just
testing
say
like
get
that,
over.
bro.
You test.
They're gonna say, "What you been doing for the last 20 years?"
5,000 other drone guys
Chilling.
in there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
your ass in the front line.
Why do you want to put the nigga that's chilling on
They're
the
like,
front
"Where's your
line?
drone?" He gonna be like, "Right here." They're like, it's not even in a case.
With just dead, batteries
Yeah.
dead.
Hold up, wait. Let me get it. Let me get it.
They said, "Hold on, needs to update."
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all got Wi-Fi? Y'all got what's the Wi-Fi for the military Wi-Fi? Let me let it update.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm fine losing this eye,
Keon
bro.
gonna have
bro.
one eye.
Yeah, that's fine.
What you doing, DC?
Man, I'm
Taking that
thinking-
dick with me?
Man, I might be taking that dick. with
Come
you.
on,
You know
bud.
what?
I
Chaz
might
got
be-
an
on, man.
ex-dick
I
hand.
might be taking. I might just close.
What?
I might just close my eyes and
man,
whatever.
let it go,
What?
bro.
Why you gotta close them so you can
So I don't
imagine
have
what?
to experience it fully.
What you gonna imagine someone
Just
else's?
pretend I'm on the shake weight. Get that
gay.
workout in, baby. Shake weight. Shake. That's all I tell myself. I'm in a commercial. Shake weight.
Until it busts on you.
Oh, bro.
I can do this all day,
He
bro.
has one eye.
I can do this all
They're gonna be
day.
like, "Cool, we need a sniper. You still in here?"
bro.
Can tell he gets dust in
I like
his
my
other
eyes,
eye.
I like my legs, man. I like being
Man.
complete.
Y'all would rather be
You on your way out anyway. You already
mutilated.
got glasses. You on your way out anyway, bro. You on your way out anyway.
Can't have a monocle.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Crazy, bro.
Hell no, I'm going
man.
to war.
Then it give me a lot of material.
Craig said he going to war.
going to
Craig's
war.
decision might be more
Ain't
wild than
going
the
to
gay.
war.
Be like, shut your
Especially
handicap
this
ass,
war.
your gay
Yeah.
ass, and your other gay ass up. I'm a war hero.
You ain't coming home, bro.
If you make it back.
You ain't coming
Make it
home.
But I'm gonna die with integrity.
I'll be at the funeral like, man, damn, dog.
Goddamn draft dodgers.
By that time, I'm gonna start my own lotion lube line. By then, bro.
You a professional jerker.
And I'm never gonna admit it. I'm not gonna own it.
Everybody knows,
I'm
bro.
glad-
Like
I
you said,
didn't-
you got your eyes, you got your
Well,
lenses. You
well,
did
I
it.
didn't do what
You
it
did
did.
it.
If they know everyone's getting drafted, you got out of
You
it.
did it. You
and
did
you
it.
had
They
your
know you
eyes.
did it.
We know you beat it off.
They know
DC.
you did it.
Come on.
And you know what? You're not gonna be the only one.
Yeah.
I'll be
Be like-
next to you and a whole lot of us.
I'm like, did you guys see it? I'm like, I know he didn't see it. He
Yeah,
didn't have-
sure did.
has one eye.
I'm minding my business.
But DC, we
Not
all heard
touching
it.
dick.
We all heard it.
Yeah.
We all stood outside this door. We all heard what you did to him.
Yeah.
This is the best ever.
Yes, sir.
We didn't say all that for the scenario.
My
Yeah.
bad. DC got the long arms. He's whipping it. The guy's like, I love it. The link. Yes. So sorry to see you go, Private.
Yeah. DC, Dick Choker
You gotta
Irvin,
wait for
get
him
in
to
here.
regroup. Yeah, wait for him to regroup to get the next
Cutler.
one to
Yeah,
test it
Dick
out.
Cutler. Dick Choker Irvin. They call you all kind of things. That DC is gone.
Yeah, you got it.
Fuck it. I
Dick-
take a-
Dick Comic
I-
Irvin.
I lose my eye.
Yeah, Dick Comic Irvin, bro. You on the
That's
road.
too much, bro.
You on the road.
It's the it's the tongue kiss. It's the light tongue.
Over the beating the meat?
No,
I feel like
no.
I feel like he's
It's
working
proving.
backwards.
When you prove it, you gotta give him a little tongue and you gotta wank
But
him
he's
off.
just saying like
It's the tongue kiss. Is
He's saying that tongue is what does it for you, not the stroking of a dick.
I feel like the
the tongue
tongue
is
kiss.
too romantic.
But
Now
here's
you
the
done made
odds.
it a mood.
But here's the thing. It's
James
like
jerking off and just like,
there's stakes
What?
here.
Like-
Wait a minute. You're not looking at this with the stakes.
romantic, I would
no,
think.
no, you can
stakes.
jerk off regressive, mad at it.
Yeah, I can be mad at it. I can be angry, angry jerk.
Sick of you. You making me upset.
But if he likes it, that's still a good jerk.
And
I
with-
mean-
he can whatever. I'm still upset.
I'm trying to Indian burn.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give him a rash forever. You know what I
So
mean?
now
Get
I'm gonna
that
lose my
skin.
eye. It's the
I'm
tongue.
gonna do one of these to his dick.
This is not
I'm
bad,
with
bro.
Keon.
He's
I'm with
gonna
Keon.
love that.
I've been doing this for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
It's not
I'm with
bad.
Keon. I'll take eye.
I can still function. I'll still give a nigga 25 with this.
They're not gonna hire you nowhere. They're gonna be like, goddamn.
We don't. We
grass
tell jokes for a
dodgers.
living.
Oh God, you're not gonna see half the crowd.
I don't
so
need
you're
to.
gonna be doing crowd work over here. and
Can I
all
look this way? Who said that?
Life
You
ain't
heckling?
life ain't gonna be fun no more with one eye.
I'm good, bro. It's fine.
I'll just get a whole new audience, bro.
Fine. I can still
That's
see
it.
both them niggas, bro. I'm looking at you. My peripheral's still good. Do it for 10 minutes. I just did it
Yeah, I
for 10
think
minutes, bro.
one
It's
eye
not
is
that bad, bro.
Y'all taking eyes out, bro.
Eyes
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not that bad.
Instead of serving your country.
Yes.
Well, I'm not doing that, but
Are you
I'm not
serious?
serving this country.
well, I guess I did just serve homie.
Yeah, you served up
I
somebody.
guess I served
You
the
served
cat.
up
in a way.
Captain Phillips.
I'm going to serve my country.
I'm not.
You're not coming back.
Flying a drone. What
Yeah,
you
he
mean?
definitely
I'm not
ain't
going
come
on the
back.
front
Yeah,
line.
definitely
Too
not
goddamn
getting-
Craig
old.
definitely
He
ain't
definitely
coming
not getting
back.
drone work.
Yeah.
They might shove you on the bottom of a sub or something.
Yeah.
I can fly a drone. Why would I be on the bottom of a sub?
Dodging torpedoes. No, man. I'm in here beating that
Just
meat,
'cause you
baby.
can't-
So final
fly a
answers.
drone.
Final answers. You're going to war.
I'm going to war.
Y'all going gay.
No, I changed. I switched.
I'm taking an eye.
I'm taking a
the
dick.
tongue kiss. So I was like, I'm
You're
good.
taking a dick.
No, it's not
Taking
just taking
eye.
the dick. It's in the kiss. You got to tongue them.
I'm tonguing him.
Light
kiss.
tongue.
Light tongue is
Wait,
easy.
so taking the dick ain't enough?
That's not
no,
enough.
That's part of it. Prove. He got to really know you about this
You gotta
life.
prove it, baby.
Yeah.
First off, I don't just go around kissing random
You
women
gotta- you gotta
anyways.
kiss
It's
the
not
captain.
like it's
You
not
don't
like it's the
sleep
same
with
thing.
random women either.
But so exactly, I don't just go around. It's not
So
like
you
I
gotta kiss,
do
You got to
this.
kiss a little tongue, just a little tongue. But he gonna say no. He gonna say close your eyes. Yep, just like that. Just like that.
Here's the thing. You know what's crazy? Here's
Just like that.
Chaz says this, but when it was time, he'd be like, "Hey, my nigga, poke me in the eye, bro." Like, when it's time,
And they'll be like, "Nah, that wasn't good. Now go turn off the lights and come back over here and do it."
No, leave the lights on daytime. So you're really in love. Lights on daytime.
I feel like all those are better. You say close your eyes. Does he have a mustache? That's what's gonna trip me out. If he's got a stash, oh, the prick on my face.
But he was like, "No, don't rush through this, private.
yeah, he's like,
I'm like,
I want you
this,
to do this nice and
this
slow."
feels like a little more. Now I can sexual harassment.
Nah,
My case
you gotta
now.
watch him set up.
Now
his,
he went too
You
far.
gotta watch him turn on Alexa. Alexa, play Jodeci.
I feel like after a certain point, he's using his power.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna
So now I can be like, this is sexual harassment. You went too far, and I'm out.
you just don't have to go.
I didn't have to
war.
get to the jerk.
So
Nah,
you'll
you
be a
good.
power
He
bottom, is what
yeah.
you're saying?
I don't know what that. What? How did I
Because you
get to a
said he's
power
gonna
bottom?
have the power.
No.
You're gonna be. The
"Oh, is that what
bottom.
that means?
No. I don't
What
know.
does power bottom mean?"
Power bottom mean you take it, right?
I know, but why power in front of
I
it?
guess
The first time I heard
powerfully.
it, when they said it,
I
like,
thought-
what does that
I'm
mean?
just talking
You gotta be
about-
chubby. Power bottoms if you're a chubby bottom.
Is
It
that
means
what
you
it
get
is? I
it
don't
bust
know. Let me look
open.
this up.
Power bottom.
Everybody,
first time I heard it was the TD
Everybody
Jakes
that
thing.
accused of being a power bottom has been chubby.
But I don't know
Where
what
did
that
y'all
means.
get this word from?
That's
They're-
TD Jakes.
They're
The
busted
T-
babies.
Where are these terms? Are these?
You never heard of power bottom?
No, I feel like y'all just making this up.
No.
They
Right
said
now.
that
power bottom.
TD Jakes was a power
They said it was a
bottom.
power
boy.
bottom.
What?
Yeah.
When
I don't know if it's true.
yeah, I don't know if it's true, but
But
it's
you
all
give me a
part of-
little.
This
You
is
give me a
this is
little
what it
Jakes.
is.
Yeah,
It's a person. It's a person. It's a person who's a bottom, but they're not. They're still the dominant one. They're just like, yeah, you gonna do me like that.
Oh.
An aggressive bottom.
Yeah, aggressive bottom.
Okay.
So bottoms
You're
are
a
known
power
for being the
bottom.
dainty.
Oh.
Like
You got
a
5
power
more
bottom-
minutes and I'm
yeah.
done.
That
So
don't
power
sound-
bottom is the one that takes, but is still in charge.
That's just a dude trying to be like, I ain't that gay.
yeah.
I'm still a man.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what I never knew what it meant.
I didn't
clean
know,
this
I
shit
didn't, I
up.
didn't know that's what it meant either. I
Yeah.
thought it was just you a
I
chubby.
just
guy
thought it was
that-
a big dude.
Yeah, big dude that's like, I like to be.
I thought it was just a busted baby.
That was like a power bomb.
Like
So-
he throw
Power
it back.
bottom. That's what that is, huh?
Oh.
Weird.
So you're a power bottom.
How am I a power bottom?
Because you're still gonna be like, yo.
Yeah.
Because you
it's
said you're
over,
doing aggressive
Chief.
jerk off.
You got to get on out of here.
How is
And
aggressive
don't tell
jerk off
no
the same
one.
as a power bottom? We're not in the same. My clothes are still on. We're not even in the same realm.
You don't have to. You'd be in the.
We're not in the same place
But
as being
you're
a power bottom. You gotta show me right to get my back broke all of a sudden. How we skip? We skipped a lot of steps. We skipped a lot of steps to get me on the bottom. Someone's, whoa, how we get here? It was a light jerk, a little spit.
You tripped, bro.
and a
You
kiss,
fell,
bro.
You fell. You tripped.
Now, who jumped on me? Why didn't he just help me up?
Your pants
So
fell
now
out.
we're rape. What we're talking about.
No,
Hey,
if
man.
But this is still not
That
power
happens in the
bottom.
if
military
you're
all the time.
performing
Oh,
the
shit,
actions on
man.
them, but you're still the dominant one. In
How
the
am I the
relationship.
dominant one? I'm trying to get out. I'm not here to do this. I'm here to get out of the military.
Meanwhile, the whole
So
time,
why are my pants
I'm eating
down?
lunch with just my eye. I'm fine.
How my pants get down?
See where this leads to?
See?
John?
How did we get?
You could just let the
no,
eye,
we didn't
bro.
just lead here. We skipped a lot.
My thing was quick.
Yeah, you got the power
I'm
bottom
losing
easy.
eye,
My
bro.
thing was real quick.
There was no discussion.
No,
You
no,
just
we're not
power bottom.
going from jerk to power bottom, and we're just going to end the show. It's not happening.
Oh, it's
okay?
about that time.
Mine
So
was-
where you go?
mine was-
Power
Mine
bottom.
was, and I was done.
We're not. No, they're not poking you in the eye. They're poking you in the eye with a
Done,
knife,
bro.
bro.
That's fine.
You're getting a
You're
knife
not,
in the eye.
you're not going out
Let
like
me
a
let me get
little
it. Let me get a shot. They put me a shot to numb the area.
Be a
Go ahead and
knife
take.
with
Go ahead
the
and take it.
Acting like he's getting pink eye.
Go ahead and take
man.
It's coming
You
out.
getting pink eye.
Well, now I'm not gonna wipe
I'll
this.
tell you, once they
Oh,
pull the
shit.
knife out, Keon's not gonna sit there like, go.
You gotta watch the knife.
Once they pull the dick, I'm definitely not watching them pull the dick out.
I'll
So
be at war writing home about
once
y'all.
they, no, you not
Yeah,
coming
your
back,
last-
Craig. You
Your
done.
last moments,
I'm
you're gonna write
telling all
to
my
us.
You
friends
just-
in the
Craig,
military.
you're just not
You're
coming
done.
back
You're
home.
not coming. We'll never
Once you
see you
leave,
again,
you're gonna be like,
bro.
all right, y'all.
As soon as your curls get
Yeah.
dry, you coming
Yeah,
back.
you
nigga.
coming
Let's
back.
find me the closest thing. My curls are dry.
I'm gonna be Jerry Curl.
Bring me the closest dirt. No.
That'd be fucked up if Craig came home missing an eye and a leg, and he's like, and I was raped. Like, he just got all the things and went to war for no reason.
You already in. You got to get out.
Yeah, I earned mine. We're
Nah,
not
bro.
the same.
I'm out. Take my eye.
I switched
I'm
my
fine.
eye.
Take my eye. It's fine.
I didn't suck it. That's why they took my eye.
Losing a whole eye over a little meat beat is crazy. guys.
It's not.
Beating meat is crazy to me.
Meat,
Beat
man.
meat tongue
Is
kissing
just-
is
You
crazy.
beat meat all the time, dog. It's
Mine?
just not yours this
My
time.
meat?
Other
Nah.
people.
Just let your hand go numb.
Nah,
That's what I'm
beating
gonna do.
other
I'm gonna
meat.
give him a stranger. I'm gonna sit my hand till it goes numb, and then I'm gonna beat him
It's
off.
gonna be his meat's gonna be all warm from the kiss you done
My
gave
hand
him.
would be numb from the kiss I
From the
gave him.
kiss you done slobbed him down. And now he's all. I'm
You're
ready
gonna
for
have
you now.
psychological trauma because
Yeah.
he's not gonna bust, and you're gonna be like, "What's wrong with me?"
Got to do it, man.
How late? I said do I have to do this to complete?
said
yeah,
to
to
completion.
completion.
So
I feel like
yeah,
this-
what if he take long and
He's
he goes
gonna
soft
keep-
and hard?
He's
and
gonna
you
keep
just
stopping and be like, we'll
Nah.
finish next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
You end up doing this
For 3 years.
If I fail, do you send me to war? Is that what happens? If I can't get in the bus, do I
Yep.
have to go to
Yep.
war? That's
You gotta go to war.
You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna gather other little things for you.
And the
There's
next thing you know,
lotion-
he'd be like,
there's lotion
and
over
it's
there.
Gonna, it's gonna graduate because you'd be like, the hand ain't working. Well,
Well, how you gonna
Yeah.
get? What you gonna do?
what you
Use
gonna
my
do?
feet. I
Okay.
pop the bluey. Is a foot job gayer than a hand job?
I think it's the same.
It's about the same, bro.
I'm gonna be like, here you go, man. You get the Flintstone beat, baby.
You ain't going to war. You're right. You ain't going to war, and you ain't
Yeah,
going
you
to
just
You
gave
good.
the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm
We're
not
gonna look at you.
What's up, y'all? my sign would be this. This is my salute. Everybody saluting. I'm like,
That was a wild question, DC. 2 gay questions today. Y'all niggas all right?
We're right.
it's a coincidence.
That was a coincidence.
A gay coincidence.
In both scenarios, I'm out.
You can't be out of the first scenario. You had to pick one. And you picked old dick. That's what you picked.
I think
Get that wrong.
I
You
picked that.
rotten.
I picked that. I died. Remember?
Nope. You
I was like,
fricasseed old
Craig
rotten
died?
meat.
Craig
I
died
went,
too.
I lived. I went to the military. Lived.
No, it's the
Came
first
back
scenario.
first.
It's the first
Oh,
scenario.
yeah.
Craig
he
ate
died.
fresh meat, bro.
No, I didn't eat no meat.
He died. He
I
told that.
died.
He died.
I don't like when there's a scenario and people cop out. I hate
I
that.
did.
He
I
died. He didn't cop out.
That's not the
He
cop.
died.
You
Craig
had
copped
two.
out.
Yeah, it's 2 options.
You have to take a dick.
Fresh- no.
Because you did. Because the option was you have to eat to survive, but he chose not to survive.
No, I'm just talking about this in general. When people are like this or that, you be like, I'm gonna
Oh, no,
do
Craig
option.
copped out.
No, I said I'm gonna eat.
Option that's not on the table. It's like,
Because in
Yeah.
the assumption that Craig,
The
I mean,
option not that dying
the
is not
option
the option.
in Chaz was like in order to live, but he said I don't want to live.
No, I'm gonna leave the dick to the end. So hopefully I'm rescued before I get to the
Yeah.
dicks.
and then you're
Copping
gonna eat
out.
rotten dick.
So you chose
No,
bad
That's
dick.
what you're choosing.
I'm a jerky them. They're not gonna be right.
Oh, he did say jerky
Yeah,
dick.
okay.
He did say
Jerky
jerky
the
dick.
dick.
He
Yeah,
did say that.
jerky's fair.
He did say
They're
that.
not gonna be right.
So
I'm a
you
jerky
know-
that
He
shit
did say
have in
that.
my back pocket just in case I get hungry on a hike.
He did say He did say that.
Jerky
He did
them
say
shit.
that.
Have different flavors on them, you know.
Peppered
Peppered
corn.
one. Little dill flavor.
He did say that.
Where you getting these flavors from in these mountains,
He's in
bro?
the mountains, man.
Ain't
It's
no
all in.
teriyaki up here. What you
Sure.
talking about?
Sure, there's something. I get off the plane, you know. They have packets of
You
shit.
find a,
Packets
you
of
find a
mustard,
teriyaki
old mustard.
in the wreckage.
You see the dicks hanging in the wind till they dry out completely.
They're like wind chimes.
Biscoff. You got Biscoff jerky.
You do got
dick.
some Biscoff in there. Be some of those in
Sweet
there.
dick.
Oh my god.
Little crust on
All right,
it.
that
What
was
is
too much.
happening, bro? This
That was too
episode
much.
is-
That was too much. Sorry, y'all out there.
Why are you gay?
And we're back with another episode of Daddy.
Yeah, niggas definitely got some daddy shit.
A gunshot.
Blah, blah, blah.
I feel like if you're gonna beat someone off who's a stranger, you don't have daddy issues. I feel like I'd be more like, no, be having some flashbacks or something.
You'd have some kind of issues.
Wait, so it's
going
better
on.
to beat someone off that you don't know than someone you know?
I think so. I'd rather beat off a stranger.
Yeah, me too.
Really? You can
Hell
just have
yeah.
a conversation about some shit. So how the kids?
Hell
Everything
Nah,
going
it have to-
good?
I can't see you ever again in
still
life.
around
on that
Yeah,
project?
Nah, bro.
I can't see out in the wild actually. Hey, Chaz!
Yeah, it gotta be
No, you get
somebody you know, bro. Because then, like,
Yeah, give me
you
a
out for drinks
stranger.
one day, babe. We had a good time that night, right? And it's like, oh, back in.
Somebody you know, they know.
Give me a stranger, man. Give me
But a stranger's gonna be like, hey,
Never see
that's the
again.
guy over there.
Never.
Pretty
I don't ever wanna
amazing
see
with
you
his
again.
hands.
Nah, man.
I don't know his name. He
hungry.
just did it and left.
It is weird that I had to come back to see my family after I just beat off a dude.
They won't know, and you ain't gonna tell them.
Well, if I got drafted and I come back fully me,
They would know.
They know.
there's three options.
they would have to
There's
know the
3
inside,
options.
the
Yeah.
terrain. They have to know the terrain. Like,
No,
what did you not have to do to do it?
Because I feel like they make an announcement like, "Hey, we're doing a draft, and
Right.
there's only 3 ways to get out of it." You know what I mean? Because they used to do the
Yeah.
draft on like TV and stuff like
Right.
that.
Be a lot of people with no eyes.
You just jog back in the house. You jog
Take a
back in the
limp.
house blinking, and everybody looking at you like,
Then in
that's my dad.
history class, my daughter's 14, and she's like, "Wait, we just read that. we just read that. You guys had to.
See?
What'd you have to do to get
Dad,
out?
you're still here, Papa?
You're blinking at me.
She would know. She's smart. She would know early. You'd be like, hey, I'm back. She'd be like, ah.
I'm definitely not gonna rub her head,
Hey, I'm back, babe.
ruffle her head with a dick.
No, this head is ah.
Nah, baby.
This hand stays gloved up forever.
All right, where y'all at, man?
When does this air, baby?
This one's
This Thursday.
This Thursday? I thought we
Yes.
did. Yeah, because we only did one last time.
It will be
These some wild scenarios.
June
right there.
27th, Music Hall, Wild Child Tour with Marlon Wayans, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. I think I already said this one last week.
You did.
June 28th, Schubert Theater, New Haven, Connecticut. July 3rd through July the 6th, Wild Child Tour. We're going to be in Cali, Irvine, California.
All right, I might post it. Where's that?
Irvine.
But like when? When is you?
Irvine,
July
the
4th weekend.
3rd through the 6th.
I'll be
July
here.
4th weekend, popping firecrackers.
I'll be
Meet
here.
us out there. Cali time.
I'll come out there.
Pull up.
Don't come out there. June and July, I got nothing but local stuff. I go back on the road in August, and throughout the year I'll be on the road. First in August is Houston. August 16th. I'm in Houston. I'm actually in Missouri City, which is right outside of Houston. They said like 20 minutes, if that. But yeah, Houston, and then I'm in Phoenix at the end of the month, and then, KeonPoli.com for my link tree for all the other dates for throughout the year. But August will be Houston and Phoenix. So get your tickets, especially Houston. It's just a one night, Saturday night. I gave y'all a good night. You know what I'm saying? People be like, oh,
Hey,
the weekdays, blah, blah, blah. Good night, Saturday. Pull up. And let's do that. And keep watching Wildly Inappropriate. Thank y'all for tuning into that.
Tuning in. I'm in Chicago this weekend, June 27th. If you're not in Portsmouth, then please, if you're in Chicago, June 27th, June 28th, I am with Shantae Waynes in Chicago at Riddles.
I just saw Shantae. Shout out to Tay Tay.
How's she doing? I
Good.
haven't seen her in a minute. July 31st, I'm at Petty Cash in Los Angeles for Martin Morrow's special. I'll be hosting.
Oh, you doing a special?
And September 5th,
Where's that at?
Petty Cash. I don't know, it's somewhere in LA.
Oh, you're doing your special?
No,
No, Martin.
Martin Morrow. I'm gonna host his special.
He's gonna host it.
Martin who?
Martin Morrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you told me that.
Glasses.
Petty Cash,
Yeah.
that's Doughboy Studio.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I know
up
where it
in there,
was.
yeah.
Okay.
A couple people shot theirs there.
And then September 5th and 6th, if you're interested, New Yorkers, I'll be in New York with Shantae Waynes at Stand Up New York.
Hey,
I like that
First
place.
time in New York City.
I don't think I've ever been. This your first time going?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
It's a vibe. New York's one of
I'm
my
afraid
favorite
I like it.
places.
Yeah.
I love New York.
Because if it's a busier
But you
Chicago,
got
I'm not like
when
it.
I'll be with
Just
Craig.
say
and
my
them.
name.
Yeah.
You-
Craig's
you
known in
good.
New York
Yeah,
Street.
Yeah, we saw it.
Uh,
Bus was on him.
Whoa, Buster did not bust on me.
Boy, he did. He
At
did
Craig
bust up.
Waynes on everything. Anybody in Atlanta, reach out to me now. I'll be spending a bit of time in Atlanta, and I want to put some things together. So reach out to me.
Is this like a
No, not just
OnlyFans
not a
kind of
whole,
thing?
not a whole call. I will not be filming content
I'm
that
shooting
will
content.
be put out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Lacaroni Chaz, we're going live later on. Thanks for supports. That's it. That's all we got.
We out.
Chill.